Hey guys, welcome back. Today we discuss heroes and why their lives matter. Ben Silverio of SlashFilm.com recently penned an article that really hit home. It's titled "The Avengers Assembled When My Family Needed Them Most." In it, he writes that despite the baggage that this movie has collected over the years, it still holds a very special place in my heart. Not only because The Avengers was exactly the kind of thing I dreamed of as a child, as I played with my Marvel action figures and read the comics that saw the greatest superheroes team up to face epic threats like Loki and Thanos, The Avengers also assembled in fall 2012 to help my family as we faced the death of my grandfather. He goes on to describe those last days as family traveled in from across the country to show their support, and how what was then the MCU's latest release helped pass what was an extraordinarily difficult and stressful time. He and his family were physically and emotionally exhausted. They needed a break. He goes on to say, "Thankfully, the Avengers was there to give all of us a 2-hour and 23-minute break from reality." And that is, in so many words, why fantasy heroes matter. They offer an escape, a relief from the pain and problems of this world, a grand adventure far away from the mundane. The weirdos on Twitter don't understand this. To them, escapism is merely avoidance, wasted time and potential better spent in a picket line or protesting. They act as if we don't exist in this world. We do. We just know how important a break from it actually is. Moreover, many in Hollywood are dismissive of our love of comics and action figures, characters, and stories because they view our adult interest as childish and immature, or worse yet, is outright offensive. They look at Iron Man, for example, and see toxic masculinity. They don't see his pain and insecurity, his journey, and his growth as a hero and as a man. They look at the beautiful female characters and see weakness or think, "Oh my god, the male gaze!" Instead of accepting what is essentially unapologetic glorification of femininity and womanhood. And God forbid the two come together romantically. They see patriarchy and oppression and traditional gender identity run amok. And this explains why so often their attempt to deconstruct these classic stories and characters fail. They don't get it. This isn't to say that there aren't real world problems that exist and need to be addressed. We do that every day as living, breathing human beings on this planet. It's what we need a break from. And it's not to say that they can't even be subtly referenced as morality tales in entertainment. They always have, as the left is off to remind us. But when you despise, as so many of them do, the content we enjoy and the fans, us, who enjoy it, and then have the audacity to try and fix it to suit some agenda, completely abandoning escapism, entertainment, creativity, or even the concept of a hero's journey of any kind for the main characters or for fans to go on, all without any subtlety or respect for the source material. The result is a deconstructed shell of the original, and we know how it goes from there. The fandom is blamed and disparaged as toxic, and they don't learn a thing or care to about why it mattered so much and why we need them to stop destroying those things from our childhood. The Avengers has been around for a decade now and remains one of my favorite films of all time, regardless of what people say. That's a hill I'll die on. But my favorite character from the team, second only to Captain America, was Clint Barton, aka Hawkeye, played brilliantly by Jeremy Renner. I related to the character, this strong white male, this cisgendered man, despite being black and female, because of his skill as an archer, a sport I love, a pastime that's gotten me through tough times. The actor wasn't my chosen casting initially, another example of someone who looks little like his comic counterpart. Still, he sold me. His passion for the role and his performance on screen won me over. Recently, Jeremy Renner suffered a serious injury from a snowplowing accident and is recovering from multiple surgeries. My prayers are with him and his family. He's brought more joy to people like me, like the author of this piece, than he'll ever know. His representation mattered, and so does his contribution of his take on this beloved character to the world. But hey, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.